Today I'm going to be going over the best places to fish for every type of player. If you're a starter, mid-game, or end-game player, I'll be showing you guys every single best spot to fish, including the best rod to use when fishing as well. Because it does matter, and I obviously have the rod, the depth switch is like one of the most expensive rods, but if you're just starting off, you're going to have a starter rod, which is the flimsy rod here. It's not good at anything, so just use this rod and get out of it as soon as possible. So I'm assuming whoever has this rod is level 1. Talk to this dude, get your quests done, get your money up, get your levels up, and it's obviously going to be in Moosewood till you could afford a boat. Now once you afford a boat, it's probably going to be the rowboat, which is fine. It gets the job done. You get place to place with it. At least you don't gotta swim. When you're at this point, it doesn't really matter too much where you fish. I'd say just fish anywhere in the ocean till you get enough money to buy yourself another rod. And that next rod is going to be right here in Roselet Bay. It's going to cost you 7,000, so get enough money saved up for it. That rod's going to be right over here. As you see, it costs 7K. It's a really good rod, and this rod you're gonna have for a while. The moment you get that rod, there's two different places to fish. One requires a glitch, the other does not require a glitch. So I'll show you guys the place that doesn't require the glitch first, and that's gonna be Snowcap. So with your steady rod, you're gonna have a crazy amount of kg that you could catch with the rod, and it's gonna be a lot easier to catch big fish. For example, like the colossal squid. It's gonna make it a lot easier to catch that, and possible to catch, unlike the flimsy rod. So I'd recommend just go right over here and Snowcap through this, and you're gonna see a cave right there. Oh, I passed it. The jet ski's a little too fast, but you're just gonna go in right here and start fishing with your steady rod. Obviously, if you have luck, use luck. Merlin's luck, that's if you're level 30. Now, if you want to grind XP, and this really does not matter what level you are or what rod you really have, if you just want to grind XP, the best pond to grind XP in is for sure in Forsaken Shores. You gotta go all the way back there, and once you're here, you're just gonna go up this way, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of this spot. I made a lot of videos on this. It was the best money grinding method, but now it's not. It got nerfed by so much, but it is still the best place to get XP because the Captain Goldfish you could get from this pond here, when you catch it, it gives you 5,600 XP when you have double XP game pass, and if you do a perfect catch, you get like 8,400 XP with the double XP game pass. On my live streams, I give so many people the double XP game pass, and I give a lot of people the double XP game pass that are in my server. So like right now, no one's in my server, but I give a lot of it out. Just make sure you guys stay subscribed for that and have your notifications on so you get notified for the streams. Oh, well, that was accidental. I just got a mythic bone, bro. I didn't even mean to get that. Bro, I don't know why I'm catching these bones right now. There we go. After a lot of bones, I finally caught a Captain's Goldfish, and as you see, without a perfect catch, it's 5,600 XP, which is pretty insane because you could get leveled up very fast with that method. Pair that with some Merlin's luck, some server luck, and Aurora boost, bro, you're gonna be catching Captain Goldfishes the entire time, back to back, and you're gonna level up to 500 in no time. Now, after you have your steady rod and you grind up a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money, you're gonna need like over 100K, you're gonna pick one of either two rods. You have the mythical rod and you have the trident rod. You could go from mythical to trident, or you could go from steady to trident right away. Keep in mind, trident is like the best rod to get when you're mid-game, and the mythical rod you could get from the traveling merchant. In this case, this traveling merchant here does not have one. It has a Midas rod, which you should never buy. This is like the most useless rod ever. But the mythical rod costs 110K, and the trident rod costs 150K. It's not much more, but to unlock the trident door, it's a lot more. You got to complete the entire bestiary for Desolate Deep, and gotta have 5 enchant relics, which is pretty much 55K. Now, when I was doing this, I just skipped from steady to trident, mainly because someone helped me get the trident rod, and that's not from my bestiary being completed. I recently completed my bestiary, but you do not have to have your bestiary completed in order to get the trident rod. If you have 150K, you could get someone just to open the trident door, which a lot of pro players do for mid-game players or starter players like me. Someone could open the trident door and give it to you. You still have to buy the trident rod for 150K, but at least you don't gotta complete the entire bestiary and use 55K worth of enchant relics to open the door. Now, there's a lot of ways people do this. Some people will open the door for you, but you just have to provide the enchant relics, which you gotta have 5, or someone could just open the door for you completely for free. In case you guys don't know where Desolate Deep is, here are the coordinates, and here's the buoy. You just go down over here, down this, and there you go. You're in Desolate Deep. Just keep going down, and once you're here, you have 2 ways to go, left or right. You're gonna go right, but just keep low because we got sea mines over here, and you do not want to die from that. And then here's Desolate Deep. Now over here is where you have to complete the entire bestiary if you want to do it all yourself. But just in case if someone is going to open the door for you and you don't know where the trident door is, well, let me show you. You see this guy that's sleeping on the ground right here? Just go this way and you're going to see a pointy little rock right there. You see that pointy rock? Yeah, just go right up to that pointy rock and just follow where it's pointing. Like literally right here, right? Keep going. You're going to go under right here, dude. There it is. Okay. Now it's going to be like a little area you have to swim into. Just go in through there and just literally follow it. Now once you follow it, it's going to take you up like this, go through again, and then it's going to take you up again, and then you're in the trident room door. Now this is where you have to have the entire bestiary completed and also the enchant relics. And since I already have the enchant relics and everything completed, I could just show you guys. This case, I'm using my big enchant relics. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but it's for the video. Anyway, here we go. Place 5 enchant relics, bam, and it'll just open up. After it does all that, there we go. All you gotta do is walk in, and there it is. There's a trident rod right there, 150k. So those are your 2 options, guys. Depending on if you can find someone that can open it for you, I make some live streams on doing that. Or if you want to do it yourself, like completing the entire bestiary and everything, you're probably gonna want to go from steady to mythical. If you get help, just go from steady straight to trident. Now, when you have a trident rod, that's where it gets very interesting, all right? This is where all the enchanting comes in. The best enchantment I'd say to get on the trident rod is for sure the hasty enchant. The hasty enchant paired with the rapid catcher bait. Dude, look at this. You could go right here and literally fish instantly. Look at that. I don't even gotta press the shake buttons. You could literally catch fish so fast. And also, when you're catching fish, the bar is very small, but it has a special ability where it literally slashes the fish. So then you could catch the fish a whole lot faster, as you guys see. It makes catching the fish a whole lot easier, especially since the bar is so small. And not only that, the trident rod actually has another passive ability. It has a 30% chance of any one of your fish being Atlantean, which multiplies the cost of your fish. It's a mutation. So yeah, it's pretty OP. But once you have your trident rod, the next rod you want to get is the Rod of the Depths. Don't go for the Destiny rod or any of that. It's crazy expensive, a lot of work to do, and you're never going to use it. Like, I have the Destiny rod right here. You really don't want it. Now, if you want to get the Rod of the Depths, you got to remember, it is very expensive. Literally 750k money. But with the Trident Rod, that shouldn't be too difficult. Also, to get the Rod of the Depths, you are going to need 2 different types of enchant relics. You're going to need 1 Hex enchant relic, which you could get from fishing, or you could just appraise a normal enchant relic till you get a Hexed. And then you're going to need an Abyssal enchant relic, which you also get from fishing, or you could just enchant your way to it. You could do those ways, or someone could just give it to you. If you don't have these enchant relics, don't worry, there's a best spot to fish for that too. First off, find a strange whirlpool like this. In case you don't have your bestiary completed to open the depths door, well, you're gonna want to fish on this thing, literally on this strange whirlpool, to catch the isonade. But if you do the glitch like how I do, then it shouldn't really matter. But anyway, go inside. It's gonna take you to Vertigo. Once you're in Vertigo, you just go down over here. They actually updated the depths door, so once you open the depths door once, you don't have to keep getting keys to open the door again. It literally stays open. But if you still have it closed for you and you don't want to do all this stuff to open it, you can just watch my video on how to glitch in. It's pretty simple, with you equipping your rod, setting /E pumpkin, and using shift lock, and then you can glitch in. It's pretty simple. You guys can watch my videos on that, because I literally cannot show you since it's open. Anyway, once you're here, just keep jumping through this obby real quick. Complete the obby, walk into the depths. Alright, so now that you're here, if you have a trident rod, just try to complete this bestiary if you really want to. Does not really matter though. But the main thing is, get as many enchant relics as you can. Hopefully you could get an abyssal, like how I just got an enchant relic right here. This proves to you that the depths is for sure the best area to get enchant relics. I'm not even joking. You got to get a hex and an abyssal. Alright, let me start paying attention so I can catch this real quick and not miss it. Alright, there we go. Now once you got your enchant relic, go appraise it. Try to get to a hex or abyssal. And I'm gonna assume you already have your 750k ready for the rod. It's now time for you to complete the maze. So, to do the maze is pretty simple as well. Once you got your both relics out, I'm kind of wasting these relics, but it's fine. I'll do it for the video, because I already have this rod, so it's not really going to do me much more. And no one could open this for you, because it's per player. So, sadly for the Rod of the Depths, it's not like the Trident Rod. You're going to have to do it yourself. Anyway, Hex Enchant Relic. Go up over here by this waterfall. Go on top. And then once you go on top, you're going to see a pathway right here. There it is. You can see it's a Hex enchant relic. It's a pretty good hint. Like, look at it, bro. It's really the same. All right, you're going to go take it this way. And then there's going to be this pedestal right here. You put it in, it's gonna activate just like that. Now with your abyssal enchant relic, you're gonna take it over here. Now there's another pedestal right there waiting for you, and this is actually where the maze will be. So make sure you have like super flippers, normal flippers. I would say you don't really need it. Make sure you have advanced diving gear or normal diving gear. Just have something like that. Anyway, go right there. Boom. It's gonna open this up. Now once you've opened this up, this will stay open till you leave the server unless they updated that. But point is, you don't want to die. Otherwise, you got to come all the way back to devs. It's a big pain. So just follow exactly what I do. All right, go down here all the way down. I'll show you guys exactly where the rod is. All right, so once you're down here, you're just gonna see this blue crystal and just follow it this way. So you're gonna go right over here, keep going through, and then you're gonna see another blue crystal. There's the other blue crystal right there. That's the second one. Count it. All right, now once you see the second one, you're gonna see a third one. That third blue crystal means you gotta take a right. So right over here, start taking a right just like this. There it is. And then now you're just gonna hug the left wall. All right, this left wall, just where you follow it the entire time. Once you keep following it, you'll see another blue crystal. Don't worry about it. Just keep following this left wall. And once you follow it, bro, you'll go all the way up here. Now, once you're up here, go all the way up, and there's a death's rod. It's pretty simple. If you want, you can rewatch the video. You just got to follow that first crystal, which means you got to go in the middle entrance, and then follow the blue crystal till the second. On the third, take a right and hug the left wall. Simple as that. And there it is right there. Costs 750k, which is the best rod in the game. And once you have this rod, the rod of the deaths, I'd say go enchanted till abyssal. That's the best money-making enchant for sure. It literally has a chance of making your fish bigger and has 10% chance of making your fish abyssal, which is very OP too. And this rod already has pretty good lure speed, so you could literally just have this rod with abyssal enchant, pair it with the rapid catcher, and just with that, it's gonna do the same thing as hasty on the trident and rapid catcher, and literally catch fish instantly. Well, it's not gonna let you catch fish here, but let me get out of here. All right, so to prove it, right here, and boom, no shake, and it catches fish instantly. And well, if you have your trident rod, if you have the rod of the depths, best place to make money is the depths, guys. And I think it's gonna stay like that for a while. So if you're in any server, try to find a strange whirlpool as soon as you can, like this one here. If you don't see one in your server, just keep server hopping till you find one, guys. It shouldn't be too difficult. Strange whirlpools are pretty common, so they're really easy to find if you just server hop and either complete the bestiary and get a death's key to open up this door, or if you don't want to do it, then just keep glitching in till you get into the depths. I mean, those are the only two options. And it doesn't really matter where you fish. You can really just fish anywhere, but there's a certain event that happens every once in a while in the depths, and that's the darkest time in the depths. It pretty much is. So every time it turns night, there's a chance that nighttime is the darkest time in the depths. And if it is the darkest time, it'll look a lot darker than usual, and it'll tell you in the bottom of the screen that it's the darkest time. It doesn't really pop up in chat or anything, but if it looks very dark, darker than usual at nighttime, that means the ancient death serpent is spawned, and you can look around anywhere and there should be like a golden whirlpool. Or if you have a fish radar, you could turn that on and it'll tell you that ancient death serpent is there, and then that's where you fish, and there's a chance to catch an ancient death serpent. It's pretty crazy. It's really OP too. I have a lot of ancient death serpents. I made a lot of money with mine, and I also have a sparkling shiny big abyssal ancient death serpent, and this fish alone sells for over 100k. Anyway, that's it for the video, and I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, make sure you leave a like on the video, and make sure you guys subscribe, because I have a lot of other videos out there posted, and a lot of new ones to come for the next update, so you always want to be ready. And yeah, see you later. Peace.